Wow. Alright. Buttons. Is it? Is it really good damage-wise? Yeah, I thought so. I fucking thought so. Let's go help Alara. Yeah, it is just a gimmick. And here's the thing. I would have still collected... Who are we with? Okay, we have to take Valara with us no matter what. I don't think it's gonna matter who goes with us once we start up the quest anyways, but, who was among... I don't hear dialogue between these two. Um, I would have collected that set either way, except when I looked at that set, each piece required 5. 5 of those stupid tokens. I would have needed 25 tokens. And I only have 2, and I went, fuck no, I'm not beating up the stupid fire monkey. Oops, sorry. Stupid fire monkey 23 more fucking times. Nah. You only need 5? It's a full armor set? That also feels dumb. Why is it... Why... Why is it sectioned the way it is in the crafting thing, then? Riddle me this, nerd. Why are the way... Why are they the way that they are? Well, the loading. Either way. Either way. Too much. We can teleport a smidgen closer and load twice as long as it would have taken us, probably. Still is... yeah. Is the set viable whatsoever as an actual armor set? Or is it just better off as a layered set? Nowhere near fantastic enough for pretty meta skills. Lots of slots. But you wouldn't replace, like, your crit gear. Which, by the way, I'm still, like, not even bothering to change anything out. So I'm still using it. So it sounds like it's better off as fucking... yeah. Yeah, the only reason I would probably change it around is to, put something on for my Switch Axe, which I haven't used since that set, so... Ooh, piece of candy. I believe so, yeah. This way. Speaking of piece of candy, I don't know, actually. Maybe not. And maybe I just threw some stuff on there. Speaking of piece of candy, I went to the store earlier for some of the stuff that I wanted to get, because I'm gonna be making peach cobbler cookies tomorrow, hopefully. But tomorrow also my brother and his wife and his child, the one that you hear every so often, will be coming over for a few days. So I was like, let me get a couple of things to help deter this child, help distract this child. So I bought some bananas, and I was gonna get animal crackers, but I got, you know the little honey bear cookies? You've never heard her? I feel like the mic has picked her up. Well, I guess we'll see. In regards to if she gets picked up tomorrow. But You know what are they called? I don't know what that brand is called. They're like little cookies, and they can either be honey or sometimes they're chocolate. Like a graham cracker, but it's a bear. Mmm. I would love to dig through whatever videos could put. I know she's been around during a Kingdom Hearts stream. At one point, she was definitely super loud while I was in the Frozen world. But other than that, I don't remember when else she's popped up. Yeah, I bought like
Okay.
two
I
six
am surprised.
packs, two
I
six-pack
almost
boxes of
didn't.
those. So I have 12 packs
With
of those
everything that
cookies.
happened, I didn't
And then
want
I bought
to,
one more
but
peach than I needed.
You're my brother. Still,
So
even with all of that.
whenever she pops up, I'm gonna be like, oh my god, here you go,
Did
some
you come
cookies.
alone?
Yes. Though you didn't.
Not after
She
what
needed
happened to
emotional
Haniel,
support.
to Yanarel, the others.
The ritual should have granted them purity, strength. That it did not. That is my failure. I was not worthy. I will do better.
And
I
gummy
must do
bears, but
better.
gummy bears are for me.
For Ernaris. For our people.
Hmm.
Fine. Tell their loved ones it was an accident. See how that goes over.
When we are great once more, when we are pure, then they will understand the sacrifices that were necessary.
He's a warlord. That's all he is, all he ever was.
So said the Evanuris. But the victors write the histories. He fought to make our people great. And the Evanuris fought to keep them in fetters. He showed me the world as it once was, as it could be again.
Though, let me pick. I never picked the bottom options.
He turned elves into demons, and you think he's the good guy here.
That's why he wants you wearing it. That mask. He's influencing you, poisoning your thoughts.
My thoughts remain my own, Balara. Why can you not accept that I chose this willingly?
Alright,
Through
let
this
me knock him
mask,
out.
I feel
We'll yank the
he
mask
feels.
off.
When he thinks of our people
And we'll see what
rising once
happens.
more, have you ever felt the warmth of a god's happiness or the cold bite of their fear?
What is it he's afraid of then?
I'm not sure, but it haunts him, consumes his thoughts. I must help him. Help us to face whatever it is.
So he hasn't told you what it is he's afraid of?
No, but no doubt he keeps it from me for good reason.
More people will die if you keep helping him.
More of our people, Syrian. You have to see that. This isn't you. Not the real you. You were my anchor, Syrian. You kept me grounded. When my thoughts lied to me, you always told me the same thing. Do you remember? Trust your heart, Laura Shivan. It's a good heart, and it'll never lie to you.
Quickly, while he's not looking.
So why won't you trust it now?
I must do what I must.
Me too.
We're going to have to stop them. Him.
He's just in the background like, I can still hear you guys.
Come on. You've got work to do.
What a nerd. Okay. Look at that. More healing. You have points? Please load. Good. Okay, oh, wrong button. Alright, Diabron. Arlathan, Docktown. Okay. Perfect, amazing. That means I just have to fast travel closer. This way. No, get on. Gimme. Damn it. I missed.
What kind of weapons were the Veil Jumpers using? I've never seen that before.
Whatever they could find. We've recovered hundreds of artifacts now. Some of them are weapons.
So why not use them more often? They seemed useful.
You can only use them once. Then you have to charge them up again, which we don't know how to do.
Not that useful then.
Alright.
Hey there, Rook.
A picnic, huh? Not how I pictured hanging out with the monster hunter.
Evka and Antoine's doing. They told me after all the wardens have been through, and what's ahead, I should take a break.
I'm surprised you actually listened.
You know how sad Antoine can look?
So what did you pack for the picnic?
Emmerich helped me brew a ginger wort truffle tea. I thought we'd see what all the fuss is about.
Has Emmerich actually tried this tea out yet?
He looked it up in some books. Says people used to drink it all the time.
And lived to tell about it?
Bottoms up. That's not bad.
It's gingery, but also garlic, hints of mushroom, something else. Well, I've never eaten a worm, but yeah, it is a little earthy.
Are we
Wait,
starting to understand?
There. Davrin,
What?
Hassan just talked to me.
Huh? What did he say?
Are we
No,
cuckoo
not
bananas?
that. What you said before.
Emmerich said Ginger Ward might have some kind of magical properties.
More than might.
Maybe it affects some people more than others. You all right, Rook?
You just keep saying worms.
Worms to you too, Hassan.
Worms?
You wouldn't get it. It's between me and Hassan.
You want to dig some up for him? Be my guest.
I'll skip that. Thanks for getting me out of the lighthouse, Stavron. And with good company.
Boop. Alright. Lucanus, who is in Docktown. Uh-oh. Oh no. Alright, hold on. Thankfully nothing bad. 2 seconds of funky internet. But it looks like it's fine. Um... Oops. All the way down there. Now, if only it would load faster. How do I get to where he's at? There it is. I was like,
You found something? About Ilario?
Possibly. What do you mean, possibly? You have something or you don't.
It's Katerina.
We don't know that for certain.
Tell me.
I've got my eyes on Villa della Morte. One of them brought back one of Caterina's rings.
It had been thrown out with the trash. Ilario would never do that. He'd at least pawn it somewhere.
You think Katerina threw the ring away as a message that she's inside the house?
Her opal ring. Lucanis, you know what that means.
She gave that ring to my mother. It was the mark of her favor. House Veilguard killed my parents and sent it back to Katerina to demand she surrender the seat of First Talon. She's alive. Ilario, you idiot.
We need more eyes in the villa to say for certain.
Ilario would tear the city apart searching if he'd lost this. How could she be alive? What is he thinking? How am I supposed to deal with this?
We need to plan a rescue. The sooner we get Katerina out of there, the better.
It could be a trap. We have to
You
deal
have
with
to
Ilario
think,
first.
Sombra.
He could still kill her if we move against him. Maker knows what's in his head.
V, you're too pessimistic for your own good. Reason with him, Lucanis.
I thought I had a clear shot at my target. What if I go after him and get Katerina killed? Help us.
Damn spite.
How? What do you need?
He'll listen. He always listens to you. Come.
Okay.
What did you do? Is this the Fade?
Where am I?
It seems different. It isn't like those fragments of Solas's past in the crossroads either.
Lucanus is here. Always. Behind locked doors. I can't break through.
All right. Let's go get him.
Useless. All of this, utterly useless.
I know this place. It's the ossuary. The prison we freed Lucanus from.
Freed? No. We've always been here.
Right. It's not the real ossuary. But it doesn't seem like a memory either. Lucanus is in here somewhere, right? He's... what? Where they kept his blood?
Yes. Go there. The locks everywhere. I can't touch them.
How do I get past the locks? Turn myself into a mouse? Fight a bunch of giant spiders?
By getting past the guards. It's a prison.
Right. What was I thinking?
What are you hiding, little demon?
Nobody's here.
Of course not. Rook can't be.
Me? Why not?
If I were in charge, you wouldn't have to do this anymore.
Hmm.
When the demon emerges, let me have his entrails, my lady.
Rock, did you forget our deal? You were to bring my grandson back to me.
I did.
You brought me an abomination. Where is my grandson?
Tenderness and terror. Rage and relief. Old stale fear of disappointment.
This is the Fade. So this Katerina is... a spirit? Something like that?
No, Lucanus is mine. They won't dare. Thoughts live here. Ideas, feelings.
She's his idea of Katerina then. Katerina, Lucanus is trapped. But I think you're part of his way out. Lucanus thinks he disappointed you. With that chaining him, he can never be free.
Is that what you want? To release a demon?
Lucanus is the one who's trapped. By the idea he failed you. But you know he's not to blame.
My poor boy.
What?
Still
Off to
fighting.
therapize the rest of this man.
There's no point, you know. Nothing awaits you anymore. You're long dead.
Ooh, read? Thought fragments. I shouldn't have let myself fall asleep. This was my mistake. Spite is here. Alright, who's next? Harding. She loves you, though.
Don't worry, Rook. I've got my eye on the prisoner.
You've conjured up a friendly face, Lucanus. But your real friends and allies need you, in the real world.
Rook, are you sure Spite isn't tricking you? What if there's no Lucanus, just the demon?
After a year in the ossuary, you might believe that. But you're no demon.
Look around. This isn't the mind of a human being, let alone an Antivan crow.
Look, everyone has unwelcome thoughts, fears, doubts. But they aren't us. You chose to challenge a god, Lucanus, to save the world. Your choices, your actions, that's who you are.
You know that's the kind of attitude that's gonna get you killed, right?
I'll risk it. I have a master assassin on my side, don't I?
Just be careful.
Hmm. Ooh. You'd have to kill me, and Spite would die.
Get one of you back.
What pattern? What'd I
Only
miss?
to lose the other.
Is the next one gonna be Iliar?
I was supposed to have
No.
a useful demon, and instead I have a useless abomination. Wonderful!
Hey, Rook. Should you be here? Can't say it's the safest place in the world.
Stomach churning
Oh
excitement.
yeah, the
Dread
I'm a
with a
bad
hint of
person.
hope.
Oh, you're not.
A long way to fall.
Somehow I thought Lucanus would think of Nev as being more...
Doubt.
Tevinder.
Tevinter. People come in three kinds. Family. Enemies. Contracts.
I hope that's just Spite talking. Nev, you need to let us pass.
You know how he is, Rook. Even if you open the door, Lucanus won't walk through it. This is where he wants to be.
Masks and shadows have their place, Lucanus, but you're losing yourself in them. I can handle the real you.
You really think you can help him? You're such a sap, Rook.
I think it's time you stood aside and let me try.
Alright, Spite, let's go.
Promoted from flying vermin to malicious spirit. Whatever
Stop
will you
running.
become next, I wonder.
I didn't want you to see that. Again, I'm not this. I cannot be this. Oh, another one. She came after me. She came after Katerina. She will come for you too. Cousin, what about you?
Even if it kills you.
Okay, so we have Ilario here. Hey, bud.
Rook, you're too good to be wasting your time in a place like this. Forget about my cousin. You've got much more important things to worry about, don't you? You've got the weight of the world on your shoulders.
Sharp, jagged edges. Hurt with every breath. Grief and relief. Hope and anger mixed.
Lucanus, you don't owe Ilario a second thought, much less a supporting role.
He put us here.
You've got to leave this be, Rook. You turn my cousin loose, it's only going to cause more grief.
is a more option.
I think Ilaria will be feeling that grief. Right, Lucanus?
You know
Which
that
one?
Katerina had 5
Hilario
children?
or Spite?
8 grandchildren, all dead now, except for Lucanus and me. Last time the Crows fought a war.
Because he's trying to be charming like one, I think.
Everything, except
Hilario.
the seat of First Talon. This time, we fight ourselves. What will be left then? You think you'll survive? Your friends? Your cause?
This scum doesn't get to speak for you, Lucanus. Everything that's happened is his fault.
Is it? Are you sure of that? Do you really think he made a deal with a demon? He's not even a mage. Or do you think maybe he just found the one there already? He'll carry this prison with him forever. And he'll fill it with corpses given time.
We need out.
You're an Antivan Crow, Lucanus. A professional. Trained to avoid collateral damage and go after the real enemy.
You have no idea what the consequences will be.
Yeah, shut the fuck up.
Whatever they are, Lucanus. I'll be there to help you.
I missed.
How long are you going to keep doing this?
Hey, buddy.
What are you doing here, Rook?
Breaking you out of prison. Again.
Not this time, I think.
You see? He breaks our agreement. His mind is still here. He wants to stay here, so he keeps me here!
Mierda! Why would I want to stay? Even in my head, this place is a nightmare.
Right, but it's a nightmare you already defeated. I get it now. As bad as the ossuary was for you, it was better than the alternative.
What alternative?
The ossuary, Zara. You could solve those problems with a blade. But healing again? Living as an abomination? There's no simple answer there. And if you fail, you could hurt the ones you love.
No! This is not... Damn it, Rook!
Shut up and start healing, nerd.
Yelling at someone who's trying to fix themselves doesn't help, Spite. And since you're stuck with him, you're only hurting yourself.
Rook, you're right. There has to be a way through this. It's just so much. I cannot see how to begin.
Start small, you and Spite. Figure out a goal you can both agree on, then make it happen.
A contract?
Contracts are for clients. Call this an alliance. But on what terms?
I don't think Spite would care for saving Katarina. But I really want to be like, save Katarina. Ooh. Okay, how about, let's see what happens when we say save.
Didn't you just learn her grandmother was alive? What are you waiting for? Go rescue her!
That's true.
Fighting crows?
And anyone else that gets in our way. Do we have a deal? We free Katarina together.
Together? We will fight!
Nice. Alright, get therapized, nerds. That'll be $2,000.
Rook, are you all right?
What's the matter with the two of you?
I blank out when I'm strategizing. Lucanus is used to waiting for me. How long were we standing here?
Just long enough for it to get awkward. You're sure you're all right?
We're fine, Thea. Don't waste your worry on us. Can I trust the two of you to keep an eye on Ilario? If he starts anything, I want to know about it.
I was going to do that anyway.
You're planning something.
I'm getting Katarina back. But Viago is right. We need more information before we move. Ilario panicked when I came back alive. If
He said
panics
Ilario
again,
sounded like he
could
wanted to
actually
be
kill her this
Dracula. Meanwhile, we have
only get
I forgot
one
his name
chance at
already,
this.
and they just said it a second ago. This other dude who's got like the facial hair of a Dracula wannabe. He does, he does. He's just got another aspect of like Dracula wannabe. Dracula wannabe vibes. Beautiful. Sounds like we're also pretty close to finishing Lucanus's questline, I think. No, I wanted to look at character. No, companion, sorry. Oh, people have points. 6. Maybe 2 more then. Something vampires creature of the night. Yep. You weakened duration or give me that effectiveness. Alright, on a critical hit applies frozen to the target, or on critical hit reduces the cooldown by an additional 25%. Applies frozen. Perfect. Alright, fire breath, the width of fire breath is increased by 50%, or every time a target takes damage from burning applied to this by this ability, the target's fire resistance is reduced by 5. More width. Delivers another attack to a nearby enemy at 50% of the base damage. Do they one? Oh my god. Okay. Initial damage dealt. Quietest damage. Ooh. Okay, yeah, I like the sound of that one. Harding, you have some more points, love? Okay, for your... This is Shred. Duration, 50%. Effectiveness, 10. The shot shatters and sends Titan's stone projectiles in every direction, or... Abilities cooldown duration. No. That one. Okay. Should be good. We have one more companion quest and like 3 side quests. Okay. Thankfully this is also at Docktown. I think I have one side quest here. Oh. Fast travel.
Hey, Brooke.
What's up with this funny man? Alright. Nev. I think I have side quests to be picking up too. Big oops.
The Mirathus Wall of Light.
These lights, they're to remember the dead?
Unless the family lacks mages to keep them lit, or the money for one, then you're left in the dark to Ventir subtlety. This was Brahms.
Rana's old partner.
His light was out when I got here. I should have been back sooner.
You're here now. That counts.
Not till I finish this. I'm stopping Aelia.
Looks like we had the same idea.
Rana.
He read serials between assignments. Romance. The last one ended on a cliffhanger. He was sure he knew the ending. I never checked if he was right.
He'd have liked our friend, Malara. She loves those things, although she expects happy endings.
So did he. At least on the page.
Better chance there than here.
You're not the only one chasing Aelia. I've tracked some of her followers. They aren't quick to talk. Most said I'd be saved soon. But I did get the name of a place. Sanctum Lucican.
Ominous formal name, tied to Elgernon. Off to a good start.
You forgot
Great
the
start.
catch.
It's an old temple. A lost one. If there's a record of its location, I can't find it.
It's more than we had. I can track this down.
And you'll tell me? Look, I know who else you work with, what they might suggest, but what are you going to do?
What it takes.
Things are bad, but Docktown needs to see...
What? Venatori overrunning their home, taking away who and what we love.
They see you, Nev.
Is that all? We're running out of choices, Rana. We need to take the ones left.
Brom's light. Thanks.
Sure.
How long does that, like, stay lit for? Oh. Oh, that was short. We've heard this before, right? Poor Brom, who tried to help. That's what mattered. Okay. Not world. Treviso has new quests. Coast does not. Docktown. Treviso and Docktown. I'll pick up Docktown's,
So, you and Spite, you two are okay now? I mean, he's not gonna keep hurting you? Or making you do things you don't want to?
We've come to an understanding. We fight our enemies together, and we both get coffee afterward.
Right. Makes sense.
Yeah, I'll pick up the other one after. Excuse me. Oh, damn. I think I just should not have dropped down. Oops. I think the last time I actually looked at this, I was struggling to put two and two together, and then I was thinking about it earlier. Should be the front.
We have company.
Oop. Hey guys. Do you guys have anything together? You guys do have a combo. But it's not this one. Much sad.
On the job.
Oh my god.
There he is. Let's go.
You fucking nerd. There you go.
Let's get Viper out of there before more Venatori show up.
Fine. So I can't see it. Should I? There we go. If I remember correctly, this was the Matt
Holding
Mercer
off death
character.
for yet another day, it seems. I didn't expect help, with the Shadow Dragons laying low. I'm in your debt, Rook.
How did you end up in Venatori hands?
The Shadow Dragons scattered when the Venatori gained power, but I couldn't give up. With Blight in my blood, I've got nothing to lose. Better to go down fighting. I thought putting down one of their commanders would help the city, but the Venatori expected me.
The Venatori planned to make a spectacle of you. I won't give them the satisfaction.
A small victory among our larger war.
So what now? What happens to the Shadow Dragons?
I'll get word out. We'll find each other. We once started from nothing but a dream. We can do so again.
Or maybe you should rest. Haven't you done enough? The Blight.
The Blight will take me down no matter what. I'd rather take action before it does. I have to believe Minrathous can survive this, and emerge stronger, better, even if I'm not here to see it.
Cool. Okay. Do you have any other doors that need to be fucking unblocked? Or were they reblocked only for the specific purpose of redoing, or not redoing, but doing a quest here? Ooh. Spooky scary. No. Oh, shit. Hello. Now with more piercing damage. Oh, he's stuck. That's why it's blocked. Alright. No?
We did it!
The Chantry sisters keep their secrets close. They waste the Chantry scripts on the unworthy. Far better the power they hoard fall to us, to those who can guide with wiser hands. Okay, but what about that? And what about this? I missed. It's gonna have to be something I figure out later. I think this is the door I was originally trying. Yeah. Ah. Sure fuck ass were you out of here. Okay. Alright. Where's this? Oh. Where's this quest I can pick up? That is quite low. Okay. How do I... Oh. Okay. To my left is a way down. Elevator.
Time to fight! Go! Go!
What? Why am I fighting?
Earn your pay! Enough!
You're an action game.
We need to close it.
I don't even know what's happening here. Who are these chuckle fucks? Block this, bitch. I missed all of that.
Losing hard.
Ow! Stupid fucking fireballs. Oh my god. Balara, could you maybe do something about the range? Actually, what am I doing? We'll finish off this fucker with that, hopefully. We're losing people. Oh my god, wait, why am I dying? Keep going backwards. Keep going backwards. You're not even worth the stagger ability. Damn it, I was hoping that would shove him off. Yes! Damn it! I'm just gonna keep shoving people off. Yes. Amazing.
Targets ahead.
Are you shitting me? What is this nonsense?
What's going on?
Who's working with who? Who's working with the Venatori? Okay, you big fucking nerd with the shield. On the health bar, not an actual shield. Die. Okay. So.
That's interesting. I wasn't expecting the Venatori to show up.
They said something about shipments.
Let's look around. I'm getting a bad feeling about this.
Give me that. That a person?
Thank the Maker. Did you find the others?
What others?
Those mercenaries have abducted people from around Docktown, then sold them to the Venatori. I heard them talk about a warehouse. They could be holding them there.
We'll look into it. The warehouse where we found the Darkspawn isn't far from here.
That's not that far. 44. Yeah, it's literally right there.
Let's look around, see what we find.
A note. Venatori, the risen gods require flesh for crafting and blood for power. Find sellswords willing to trade in what they seek. You will be rewarded.
Well, that's not good. Sounds like blood magic.
Am I going up? Guess. Anything on the other side of this? Oh. Okay. Scribbled note. Gorman found a crew down by the docks willing to get what we want. They say they've even taken down Kunari before. I'll negotiate the price. Excuse me?
Trafficking in people. Vile. We need to stop this.
Let me check this side before I even climb that ladder. Once you've made the exchange, take the prisoners down to Low Tide Beach. We'll hold them there before we move them.
Low Tide Beach. Let's go.
Is there a teleport option? Oop. Not really. This is where I was skipping rocks with Nev. Oh, hello. Don't do that.
You'll leave Docktown to us.
Don't let me terrorize these people.
What the fuck was that shit? Okay, asshole. Speaking of assholes... There we go. Can you, like, fuck off? Further into the water, come on.
How's your chance?
Cool.
We're getting...
That's these Venatori down.
Always happy to help on a job like this.
We'll get you out of there. Hang on.
Oops. Oh, yes. Sorry.
You all right?
No, but I'm alive and grateful. They were going to take me somewhere. They talked about rituals and risen gods.
You don't have to worry about that anymore. Stay safe, or as safe as you can.
Damn. Damn. Okay. Well, at least that side quest is done. Treviso has... Just gonna pick up Treviso's... Probably do that, and then continue main story for a second. There's two. Well, at least both of them are next to each other. Or next to a teleport, too. You've got that. Sombra.
Here? I should have them delivered here.
I want to pick up hers.
Once we deal with Evenchi, I'll let you know.
As if the crows needed further.
Rook, we have news about the Antam's experiments with Gatlock.
What's happening?
Oh yeah,
They're working
Gatlock.
with Venatori to set off these new and improved explosives across the city.
They'll be set off simultaneously to impress the citizens with their new toys, and to strategically destroy the homes of those they deem troublesome.
Our agents cannot be everywhere. I will mark several locations where they store this Gatlock. Destroy it discreetly.
Okay, I'll pick up this other one. I'll do Sombra's, and I'll leave this other one for potentially next week, whenever we get back to this. I want to do a little bit of
Excellent timing,
main
Rogue.
story.
I've news about our Venatori spy and Crow turncoat. I have deciphered the code from the notes you found. Our friends will meet soon. They plan to take a gondola to rendezvous in the market.
And you want me to go look for a trail and hunt down these spies?
Precisely. Chance Candide is too conspicuous. You'll blend into the comings and goings seamlessly.
Too conspicuous, he says. I will, however...
Let's do business.
Oh yeah. 261. What does that get me? Not where I need to be, so I guess selling all is fine. So we need less than 400 more points. I guess doing these two quests would also help with that. You're with us right now. I don't think I have that equipped right now, but just in case. Oh, give me that.
Come back soon.
That bitch just walked backwards. Okay, wrong button. This is the one that we're doing. Let me in.
So, what happens after? Once you've dealt with your and Spite's enemies, I mean.
That's what the coffee is for. And we have the opportunity to kill a god together. That's something no other crow can say.
There's the experimental gatlock. Looks like the Venatori and Antam are guarding it. They haven't set it up to explode yet.
Alright, which one of you is annoying? One of these big boys.
Never see.
Get rid of the rest of this gatlock.
What were we talking about? And we have the opportunity to kill a god.
Oh
That's
my
all
god.
The gatlock here. On to the next spot.
That was silly. We should slow it down a little bit, looking like we're lacking stuff.
The Anta make demands, friends, but so do the crows.
Let our guests enjoy our hospitality.
A house of chance, perhaps. A fine restaurant, an inn.
There will always be a crow to show the Antam our cherished customs.
Good day to you.
Maybe I should have waited. Okay. She's appearing. Give her time.
the right finishing touches make a home. Anything catch your eye?
Oh, did I clean you out at some point? I hope that's the case. Oops, sorry. Alright, well.
Anything sound good? We've got Cellini ham and strawberry jam.
Do you? I can't tell if they're just not loading or if I cleaned them out the last time I came through here.
Very angry. When I tried to leave him, he used that strength on me.
Greetings.
Oh, look at that. I do need these. Oh, what are we at now, I wonder? Polished plate. These are just, yeah, they're all just items. Listen's appearance. Two more items. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Oh, did it? Oh, wow.
All sorts of medicines here.
I don't even get, like, anything on...
You need anything for your comfort?
I feel like Seribot just kind of came in super late. Or is there another notification for just now? Oh, yeah, there was. Well... I don't know why it does that. And like, if I call Spectrum again, they're just gonna be like, well, I don't think it's your router, so it's probably, or not your router. I don't think it's your modem, so it's clearly your router. I just fucking bought this router, mind you. I just fucking bought it after the last call I had to make. Legendary material. Interesting. Okay. Which means I don't know what I would need this for. I'll buy a couple of your items, I guess.
Whatever you need.
Can I interest you in something shiny?
Legendary valuable item? Amazing. Oh, and this thing. Fade touched crystal flawless. What happened? What was that little notification thing?
Almost shut us down because they don't like.
Is that all he is? I came over here already. No, I didn't. You're a different one.
Hey.
I guess I cleaned you out at some point.
Fine.
Welcome back.
Okay, stuff I don't need. Valuable items. I don't think any of the... Maybe that. More... appearance stuff for us. And then rugs. Why not? Okay.
Let me know if you need a custom fit.
So I guess that's, this was not where I needed to go. But there was stuff.
I prefer the company of your brother.
but hopefully it doesn't happen again for the rest of today. Ooh. Give me that. I'm pretty sure something has to be here, right? I think it broke again. Oh no, over here. Ooh. Okay. Let's give it a second. Well, there's stream elements. I don't know if I should just
Get ready.
Over there.
like finish this up and call it and then just go restart my Wi-Fi and
More
see
of
how
that
that
gas,
goes.
the Venatori made stronger.
Not that it makes a difference for later, like the next time I come back. Or what? I mean, I still want to do story, so... Oh, I can't activate the ability if I'm in combat, huh?
Behind you!
It'd be so fucking funny if I blew him up.
Say the word!
Yeah, it doesn't seem like we're gone for too long or anything. It's just, I didn't even notice that one. But because normally I would see... I probably shouldn't have hit pause. This game is so finicky. Normally I would see like connecting to chat on like the little thingy. It's right next to my gaming monitor. And then I would look over to like, you know, where it says that stream's been going or recording or like, you know, the dropped frames. And that's when I'd be like, ah, yes. Is the ads when you're okay? Yeah. That makes it almost seamless. I don't know why that is, but I feel like it's also, I don't know, maybe generally annoying to have all those notifications happen. I didn't mean to actually climb this. I'm coming for your fucking nuggies, buddy. Come on. Honestly?
Right out.
There you go.
True. I don't know. I live in a fear of that shit just being annoying. Over here. Don't stand next to them.
Okay, just one more pile of Gatlock to deal with.
That's good, because I don't think the Antam or the Venatori have figured out how to stabilize it.
Huh. She didn't want to jump. I don't know. But it's also funny because, like, the Discord is mainly for these notifications. Where the fuck am I? So I don't know. Notifications and for whenever I feel like I
So, what happens after?
speak.
Once you've dealt with your and Spite's enemies, I mean.
That's what the coffee is for.
We're back to this.
And we have the opportunity to kill a god together. That's something no other crow can say.
Oh. I don't want to run through all that if it's not loaded. This game in general is also just struggling. Okay. Cat. Oh my god. Accurate. Okay. Probably could have teleported to this next one. Oh, the rats. Them rats. Oh my god, I still need to play that game. Both those games. And I got free versions of both. Why haven't I done them yet? Quick thing. How and where and why the fuck? Over here. Squeak, squeakin', squeak, squeaker. Your ore.
Trouble ahead.
Oh.
There's that last cache of Gatlock. And the Antam and Venatori are on alert.
Right here.
Don't let them get close to the Gatlock!
Damn. Damn. You're so close. Oh, you're not. Drown, bitch. I hit the wrong button and instead I jumped. Pro gamer.
Just say when.
I'm a pro at doing oopsies. Damn it, get drowned! There we go. Amazing. Get that shit out of here.
There. We've gotten rid of the last of this new Gatlock.
I almost thought those Antam and Venatori would turn
Oh,
on
how
each
much
other.
did that give me for the...
They didn't seem pleased with their magically enhanced Gatlock either.
They won't be making another batch anytime soon. And the Antam know the crows are always watching.
Amazing. We need to go see the caretaker. But also in general, I would like to save, and we know I cannot save outside of the lighthouse. Oh, we're so close. If we do that other quest, we'll get, the crows to 4 for sure. But again, I wish to do a little bit of main story today. But at least we picked up that one side quest. So we have 3 to look at. And no companion quests for the next 30 minutes. I'm gonna progress a little bit of story and everyone's gonna have a quest. Except Harding, because we already finished Harding's. Because I love her. Also, we only kissed once. And my one and only kiss ruined. Crowhead. I knew it would fucking happen too. Not in the moment, but in general, I was like, it's gonna fuck up one of these fucking moments. Is there a way? Does anyone have anything to say now? Yes. Harding? Actually, that's dialogue. That's not side quest. We haven't even actually progressed. I just did side stuff. Damn. Okay, hold on. So who all? Roll call. Okay, Tash and Bone Daddy, who are both in this building. And then we'll also check on Caretaker. Alright. I'm still gonna sideline them for a second. I want
Hey,
like 1 to 2 quests of
I
main
got word
story.
from my mother. She wants to talk. Have you talked with her since? Nope. Not since I told her I was non-binary. But her note said she wanted to talk about that tablet we found, the old Kunari one. Of course that's what she wants to talk about. We can go whenever you're good. I'll let you know.
Yeah. Yeah. Lair of the Dragon King. Oh yeah, we got more decor stuff, didn't we? Dwarven oven. Okay, so not for here.
Myrna, hello. I assume Vorgoth's not far back.
We have her, Rook. We have her. We know exactly what she's planning.
The professor
fucking
asked us to
interrupted me.
research the artifact that came into the possession of Johanna Hezenkos.
She carries a gloaming lantern.
That bad as it sounds?
They were fashioned in ages past by unscrupulous necromancers. The lanterns steal and concentrate life.
Johanna could use it to leech life from hundreds at a time. An endless source of power.
Sounds overcomplicated and like it could blow up in her face.
Oh, there's nothing Johanna will not risk for her ambitions. But we've found her.
She has returned to Blackthorn Manor.
Hezenkos intends to hold a soiree.
That can't be her whole plan.
No, but I propose a small group infiltrate Johanna's lair while she's distracted and destroy her lantern.
Let's do it.
Vorgoth and I must return to the necropolis.
Hunt well.
If only we could make Johanna see reason.
You tried before. She seems stubborn.
Perhaps that's why she attained immortality, while I quake on the threshold. If I make my own bid for lichdom. Oh, it's no use pretending this hasn't stirred up that old dread of my own mortality.
You could also be having a normal reaction to facing danger every other day.
No, it shouldn't be this crushing, this prevalent. No. Johanna was never beset by these sort of fears.
A little fear is healthy. You'll feel better once we crash her lair and destroy that lantern. Promise.
Hi, Manfred. Manfred. There we go. Ooh, another destination. Oh, sorry. Alright. So we'll step outside. And we've got 3, 4 other people. I knew it. Fuck you. Hey, Caretaker. Did we reach it? We did. Rank up, bitch. Oh, Rook really likes shiny things. It's true. Oof, man. About 3,000 more for the max. Well, when you gotta, you gotta. remind me to look at our appearance stuff. And give it to Harding. Cause I gotta. I know I like the combo we've got, so I'll focus their stuff down before I give anyone else anything. Okay. And last one. Perfect. Amazing. Now we all have rank 9 stuff. Okay. So let me see. Harding wanted to speak. Hey, you got some afterthoughts about everything? Mini Titan?
What's shaping?
No one says, what's shaping anymore?
I thought it was a dwarf thing.
Yeah, if you lived in Orzammar 20 years ago.
Damn.
Wow, just trying to be nice, and what do I get? Sass.
I'm used to that.
Well, I appreciate it. And I'm doing okay. I think I just need some time to think and sort things out.
Are you slow with it? Damn.
Do you want to talk about it? I'm here.
I know. And I'm really grateful. I still remember every moment of it. Suffocating under the weight of the Titan's pain. I couldn't see a way past it. And all I wanted was for the rest of the world to suffer too. And then you were there. And that's when I knew we'd be okay. That I'd be okay.
I know you would have done the same for me.
You helped me remember who I was. Not some Titan, but just Lace Harding. And yes, if you ever need me like I needed you, I will be there. That is my promise to you. You know, I think about Solus sometimes. He's been trapped by his mistakes for eons. When you're blinded by sorrow and pain, you need someone to help you past it.
But he's too proud for that. He believes he's alone, even when he doesn't have to be.
He'll never ask for help, but that doesn't mean we can't offer it anyway. But do you think he can be helped?
Varric tried to talk sense into him. And look how that ended. Even the Inquisitor thinks he's too far gone, and we're past the point of talking. But part of me doesn't want to believe it. Because it means that there's a point when you have to give up on someone. It means you could have given up on me.
Cute. Gay. Yeah, that was very gay. Let's be honest. It should have been gayer. They should have let me kiss my wife, god damn it. Who else do I need to talk to? Okay, everyone that's out here. Got it. Roger. Tavern. Yeah, let's be honest. That was a pun. Yep.
Rook?
Efka and Antoine sent word. A warden's arrived at Lavendale with news. He might have a lead on Isaiah.
Then we've got to get to Lavendale.
Agreed. Thanks.
That was quick. I don't even remember what his companion quest actually is. Oh, the baby griffins, right, yeah. Okay.
Oh, great. Is it your turn to cook? What's all this gonna be?
Paella. Well, 2 of them. One without seafood for Emmerich. And a
That's
gooseberry
kind.
pie for dessert. Nev's favorite.
You're so kind.
Dessert just for Nev?
There's
I
enough
expect-
for everyone.
Yes, but you still
No, yeah,
made
paella
it
is
just for
pretty
her.
good.
You think it's a bad idea?
You're sweet on Nev.
Don't say it like that. You think it's too much?
Good. Good.
Don't
Go
they say
for
the
it.
way to someone's heart is through their stomach? It's perfect.
The best way to the heart is between the 4th and 5th ribs. Don't listen to Biago.
That was definitely not what we were just talking about, Lucanus.
I'm not good at this. Hilario's always been the charming one. I just had to be good with a knife.
You can be both.
Rook. Thank you for giving me this contract.
I ship it. This time. Because I'm not aiming for Nev. I've got Harding. Also, I know that him, of all people making food, would be delicious. Would be fire. I made some picadillo today. I fucked up a little bit. So my picadillo is a little
I
tomatoey.
compiled the last reports from an informant.
But that's okay.
You remember our talk with Rana? She had a lead on Alia's location. A place called Sanctum Lucican.
A lost Tevinter temple, right? Does this mean you found it?
I'm pretty damn sure.
Of course you found it. And you were worried.
A bit early for the past tense.
So where is this place?
The Mirathas Catacombs, an underground temple to the god of night. It was sealed off and forgotten under a derelict building outside the Thread Market. I've had an eye on the catacombs. Alias haunted them before, but they span the city, endless twists, hidden passages. It's too much to sweep alone. Thanks to Rana's information, I was able to drop the right hints, ask the right questions. Now we've got a sanctum.
Are you ready?
Not much of a choice. Ducktown's on edge. People are missing. The Threads are putting up a fight against Alia's followers, but they can't last forever. Alia's a powerful blood mage now. If I let her finish the ritual, no more chances.
So what's our next move?
Meet at the Swan, put the last pieces in place after that. We'll see.
Alright. One more to go talk to. Thankfully, it looks like it's just low conversation piece.
Oh, hey, Rook.
What are you working on?
Oh, it's part of that artifact, you know, from the ritual. I wanted to see how they did what they did, what it meant. Tried asking that thing, it won't tell me.
The knowledge of the great Anaris is...
A thing! Least I figured that out. How to make it go away, I mean. Damn it! We were getting through to Syrian. He almost listened.
He was listening to you, Balara, because you're his sister.
He was my brother. My only brother. And just for a moment, he was my brother again. Then he wasn't. Then he was a person I might need to... I don't think I can, Rook. Do that.
It's not gonna come to that. We'll talk him down somehow.
And if we don't?
One mountain at a time.
Well, either way, we'll be able to find them.
How?
Oh, I didn't tell you. Right. The artifact. Couldn't figure out how it did it. Made those demons, I mean. But I attuned its resonance, and I'll know where they are next time, before they finish. So we can stop them. However we have to.
We'll save your brother, Balara.
I hope you're right. I really do. But if we don't... Anyway, I should get back. To work, I mean. I don't think we have much time.
Okay. Alright, so let's see. Oh, I have to seek out Solus. Oh, let me... I'm over here. Wrong one. Huh? I don't think we have much time, she says. Meanwhile, there was at least 5 times I thought based on the conversation between the party. Is this my room? This has to be. We're walking into the final boss. Yet here we are still. Yeah. Yes. We have stuff. So what do we have on currently? So I can know where to click on. I can't tell. Oh, right here. Okay. So we picked up this. Ooh, okay. I like this one better. This is also one we picked up. I feel like that flows better than this. Oh dear. Grey water. Ew. Gained some neat stuff. Wait. Oh no. Oh. Yeah. Not what I was thinking of initially. That doesn't even feel like that's my body. It doesn't help that it's kind of beautiful. Too bad we're a crow. Oop, yeah, save. And then... Where's our crow head located? Okay, bottom left. Huh. Something Cybermen. God. Most of these are awful. I don't think we got anyone else actual outfits. See, this is the Swinged Cape. It's too, Grey Wardeny. I understand he is part of them, but it's too Grey Wardeny. Yes. I think I made it so that you... That's what you came in with. So this is your most recent one. This looks better. This looks almost as good too. Where did we go? What am I looking at? There we go. That's what you start off with, I think. Bonk. Please stop that. Kinda like that. Oh, shit. Well, whatever, it's on the correct one. Okay, Solus, you big fucking nerd.
The Dalish prisoners escaped safely?
We got them away free and clear.
Good. I do not know how you have found your dealings with the Dalish. Whatever my frustrations with them, it was a privilege to be able to help our people again. Thank you for allowing me to help. The chance to infuriate Elganon was a reminder of simpler times.
You and Algernon were really tearing into one another back there.
I needed to goad him to anger in order to distract him. But yes, while all of the Evanuris were monsters in their own ways, Elganon was the worst. Or perhaps it is more honest to say that his were the faults I found most objectionable. You have met him now, heard his voice hammering at the doors of your mind. And you have met me. Can you see how he and I might frustrate one another?
The way the two of you argued, it didn't feel like enemies. It felt like family.
How so?
Family knows you better than anyone, and that can be good or bad.
I had not thought of it that way. But yes, we had centuries to stoke the fires of our hatred. I saw his rise to tyranny coming, and could not stop it. And he saw me disrupt his plans for dominion time and time again.
Alright, I could see how you and Elgernon would hate each other.
He has always been what I most feared becoming. Callous and uncaring, his arrogance unchecked. To have that much power and no one to remind him that he could be wrong.
Well, he had you.
And I suppose I had you.
You said you found the Dalish frustrating. Why is that?
It is unfair to them. I lived for thousands of years, and after I imprisoned the Evanuris, I slept for thousands more. I awoke in a world that had forgotten the ancient times almost entirely. And those who tried to remember Elven history, like the Dalish...
How does one just nap for thousands of years? I want to be about that life.
I suspect them calling Elgernon and Gillenane and all the rest gods didn't go over well with you.
Indeed. To see that the history the Dalish worked so hard to preserve was the propaganda of tyrants was... vexing. I tried to explain the truth to one clan. When I convinced them that I was truly Fanharel, they attacked me. After that, I hid my explanations behind the facade of having witnessed events in the Fade.
And the Fade is the realm of dreams. Hard to present that as evidence.
Yes. The Dalish had no reason to believe me. We could only watch as they continued to worship Elganon. Though we may have seen the last of that tradition, at least.
We would have had a hard time getting out of there without your help.
I did not spend this long preparing you only to lose you to Elganon's machinations. No, I am sorry. That was poorly said. You have earned better from me.
Okay.
When we first met, I saw you only as a foolishly confident child who disrupted my plans. You were an irritant. I gave you information to oppose Elganon out of necessity, but I expected you to be nothing more than a tool. Seeing you with your team, I was wrong.
Alright. Cool.
I appreciate you saying that. Couldn't have been easy.
The only thing worse than being wrong is realizing it, but being afraid to change. Elganon's pride is no greater than mine, but he denies any failure on his part. And I at least try to acknowledge my mistakes. Your team trusts you, and you listen to them. It is impressive and enviable. It took me centuries to build such a bond during my rebellion, and when I served the Inquisition, I tried to avoid entanglements.
My baby.
What about the Inquisitor?
I miss
Does she
Bree.
not count as a friend?
She was useful. But there were others I grew fond of despite myself when I was with the Inquisition. Cole, the spirit of compassion, I helped adapt to our new world. He was the only one who knew who I really was.
Cole
I miss him
was a
great
sweetie.
deal. Josephine, the Inquisition's
wife.
ambassador, was a bastion of kindness and decency in a world that looked down on elves and apostates. Even Cassandra Pendergast of the Order of the Seekers. She was what a believer should be.
I loved
Faithful,
Cassandra too.
Practical, committed to serving, not ruling. I suppose I did bond with the Inquisition after all, as you have with your team.
Thank you.
You just don't like admitting shit.
So what comes next? What are the gods going to do?
Elganon and Gillenane are preparing the dagger they will use for their ritual to pierce the veil. Elganon's power
Pierce the
is
veil?
tied to light and darkness. He will need to perform a ritual during the next eclipse.
I was gonna follow it up with
That gives us some time
like
to
a
prepare.
portion of
It is
one of their
likely to
songs,
be
but
your
I
last
forgot
chance to do so.
their music, so
You must be ready for whatever comes. For this world
Guess
and
I
for
won't.
the team that trusts you. I know that you will do everything in your power not to fail them.
So now Elganon's recovered his own archdemon. And the gods only need an eclipse to complete their dagger.
We saved the Dalish, though. That's important.
But now Elgernon's immortal, so long as his archdemon lives.
And we all know how hard those things are to kill.
We killed Razikale, didn't we?
After losing hundreds of wardens. And it took a centuries-old trap to do it. We don't have either of those. Not anymore.
Just when you think the tide's in your favor, it turns right back.
Okay, we always knew this was going to be hard, right? And yeah, maybe it's a little harder now. More than a little. But either we stop this or all of Thedas falls. So we see it through. All the way. Because no one else is going to.
Nice speech, Rook. But it's hard to complete a contract if you don't know where the target is.
We found the gods before. Not without help we didn't. So we get help again. We've got allies everywhere now.
Are my veins sticking out on my arms? Ooh. I don't appreciate the tick-tocking. Well, I think. Venatori wouldn't dare to help us, but that could just probably mean spying on them. I wanna see.
What about the Venatori that were at the crater? They might know where the gods are hiding.
No one will risk being an informant. Not while the Venatori hold power in Minrathous. It's a dead end.
The crows may have something. The Antam are moving large quantities of supplies out of the city. Weapons, armor, gatlock, and food. About half are remaining provisions. Enough to feed the Antam navy.
Given the timing, it seems unlikely to be a coincidence.
Wherever those supplies are headed, that's likely where we'll find the gods. Any more details from the crows, Lucanus?
They said the Antam have long work ahead. We have time. Also, Biago would like a meeting. At your earliest convenience. From him, that means important, but not yet urgent.
Did Viago tell you how much time we have?
Days to weeks. Nothing more precise.
Well, that's our best lead so far. Track those supplies. We should find the gods.
Not to complicate things, but the Inquisitor also wants to meet.
Let me see my baby.
Right. With everything she's been doing.
I love that I'm so much more attached to Bree than I am to like my current character. But it did spend like a whole year slowly getting through Inquisition and doing like as many side quests as possible.
Today could have gone better, but it could have gone much worse. We fought off the Venatori and rescued the Dalish. That's a win by any standard. Rest up, and be ready to go. Next time the gods appear, let's make sure it's the last.
Alright. Who has a site? Who? What? Oh, it's not what I meant to click on. Okay. Let's read this. A letter from Hosberg Wetlands. Rook, we have continued to study changes in the Blight. Our latest findings are very interesting and disturbing. We can't let the spread continue. We'll catch you up in the next time. Okay. The next time we're in Wetlands. Okay, well now there's 3 more side quests. 3 more, that's everyone. That is everyone. What am I doing with Veilguard? Well, yes. But again, it was a whole year that I was like struggling to get through that one. Whereas here, we haven't been here a year. And it did take me a little while to adjust to Inquisition. Although that was mostly combat that I was adjusting to. Combat and navigation.
I'm meeting Stalgard at Isana Nagat on the mountain. Come with me?
Is there unfinished business?
No, nothing of the sort, but
Yeah,
I could use company if you're up for the trip.
I got it at the start of January. So we've been slowly knocking it out. But of course, sometimes wasn't feeling the game, sometimes we didn't have a PC. But yeah, I got this game gifted to me. And if we just did not have this, I would have been able to get it like 2 months ago for PlayStation. But I got it gifted to me for finishing Inquisition by the end of the year.
Hey, Rook. Come to stare into the fire. I've heard that helps people think. Can't say I've had luck with it.
That makes sense. Go skip some rocks.
Good. You're
Seems
here.
to help you.
What happened?
A note from Viago.
Ilaria's making his move?
A big one. He's hosting all the talents of the crows at Katarina's villa.
He didn't invite me. All the talons of the crows. I'm gonna joke about it.
Invited.
You'll have to settle for crashing the party.
Love that.
Settle? That's just the beginning.
We have to do this carefully. Ilario has to be expecting us.
You think he knows that we know about him and Elgardon?
He wouldn't be avoiding us otherwise. Be ready for a trap.
I always am.
Wah, 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 wah. Okay. One more. I'm gonna pick up this one, and then as much as I fear like progressing story while having companion side quests picked up, it should be fine. I want to go meet with the Inquisitor. My Bree... I wasn't Nev, it was Valara. Oopsies.
Oh, that's not good. Not even a little bit. Rook, we have to go. We might already be too late.
Slow down. What's happening?
The artifact. Remember how I told you that I know if they started another ritual? They did, and it's big. Really, really big. Arlathan big, maybe.
Ooh.
You're sure?
Completely. Nothing else explains that resonance.
We really like going towards the bad thing instead of away from it.
It's not time for jokes, Rook.
Sorry.
Sorry, I didn't mean to. I'm sorry, but it's bad.
So let's go stop them then.
Right. Let's hope they aren't very far along.
And if they've had the chance?
These rituals need an anchor with a physical body, so not a spirit or whatever Anaris is, which means Syrian. And there's only one way to free an anchor.
Then let's not waste any time.
As I sideline your shit. Okay. So, while I'm... It's not ominous. Here, we're gonna do a save right here. Now that I've had like 50 conversations. But also, like, look at this shit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All 6 of them right here. So many side quests. I'm tracking this one. Okay, I want... Hopefully that doesn't make it so that I'm, like, punished-ish, you know, for... I'm going to Dogtown, right? Yeah, Legacies and Legends. Okay, okay. Because it's the Inquisitor, we have to take my baby girl Harding. And we'll take Lucanus, yeah. I can inspect his shit from here. You still don't have a thingy-mabobber. Creates a pool of necrotic venom. You don't have a trinket. Why the fuck did you do? What is wrong with you? Okay. Alright, yeah. Oh, there we go. Yes. Let's go. Bree. No, bad controller. Okay. Get to the cobbled swan. Can I teleport? Eesh, that's so far. I have to. Oh, is that Nev's symbol? Harding has to go regardless. She has to. Okay.
Who dies next? Latest chapter.
Should be good. Okay. No loading issues.
Hey, Brooke.
Can we load? There's 2 here. Come on, Bree. You can load. I don't want to click on it in case something fucks up. Nev's loaded over here. Maybe because, okay.
These meetings can't be good for business. I'm here, Inquisitor.
I can't
It
believe I
isn't
gave her that
just
fuck-ass
Inquisitor,
bomb.
is it? You were someone before that.
I'm a Trevelyan. Feels like someone I haven't seen for a long time. Morrigan is holding a perimeter. We're alone. Tell me what Solus did at Algernon's ritual.
Sounds like you already know.
I need to hear it from you.
We were up against an archdemon, and he reached out to help. Seemingly.
You're not sure about his motives.
Could be genuine, could be self-interest. He'd have been screwed too, if we didn't make it.
He's never clear, but he's always thinking about where it ends. How many of his names do you know? God of Lies, Dreadwolf, Fen'Harel. They're titles he earned from enemies, followers, and fractured history. I called him by another name for a time. Comrade, if not friend.
You went your separate ways when he turned to ending the world?
There was some unfortunate overlap. I will never excuse what he's done. He's killed people I held dear. You know this too.
But...
he became those names when he fought gods, and regret for his world turned into destroying ours. Sound familiar?
You're making us sound like Solus. That's uncomfortable.
We're not like our enemy. They're making us do this.
Simple as one of Varric's morals. Don't become what you hate.
Or trapped by what we've lost. Also one of his. Tell me about the team you've built.
Are they a concern, or...
You're handling things. This part, what you have now... I just miss the banter about friends.
Oh my god, girl. So let me tell you everything. One of your best scouts, Harding? My wife now. That's it. That's everything. Load. Okay. So we're not doing Nev's thing right now. We're just going to go to Treviso. Yeah. We're gonna see a little bit of whatever this is. If it's... I couldn't remember how to bring out the big map. Just a little continuation, and then we won't get too far into this, and then we'll call it. If they let us. Someone's weird as well. Someone's... well. My brain. Swimming roar stuns monsters on the field and or scares them off. Yes. Spam roar. Ow.
Rook stopped the Antam. Took down their comic maker. She did your job for you. She's a hero.
Hello,
Just
Jacobus.
a meddling busybody. One who stirred up the butcher's Antam.
Oh, who the fuck are you? I never met a man who was bald that didn't deserve to be bald.
I can't believe you're defending them.
I am not defending anyone, Jacobus.
Jacobus.
You're letting them be a part of this? My cousin died because the governor didn't stop the Antam from...
Jacobus.
No. I'm not going to stand around and listen to this. I'll see you later.
Well, now that that unpleasantness is dealt with, about your mysterious informant.
Whoever they are, they know the Antam and Treviso.
Your message made it sound like this informant also knows where the gods are staging their ritual.
Treviso does not need this troublemaker. This should be left to proper officials.
It very much concerns Rook. We have a contact who offers access to the Butcher and privileged information on the gods.
A chance to find your gods and to free the city. A prize for both our causes.
We need both. If we're strong, we can stand against anyone.
Someone else seems to think so. The contact knows the city and the Antam.
How do you know it's for real?
They gave us patrol patterns. Dreadnought arrivals. Their information is real.
And you didn't share this with me?
The bookkeepers can bookkeep when the meeting is done.
When and where do we meet?
They'll be in the market.
And they asked for me, not you or Viago.
You helped this city, and you're helping all of Thedas. You've earned respect.
We just don't know from whom.
There's really no clue who it is?
They're foolish enough to think crows are reliable. That's a clue about their worth.
They promise help.
So do you, when you're not killing each other. Treviso deserves better.
It's getting the best.
That has yet to be proven.
Hypothetically, what
like
if
this
I'm
bald
walking
man.
into an ambush?
I would prepare for one.
Not everything is an adder in the wardrobe.
I said to prepare. I didn't say not to go.
What about the human help the Amtam was getting? You have any leads on that?
We continue what you started. The other Talons are turning over every stone.
You trust them? Not even your first Talon is safe from your infighting.
We are all Antivan crows.
And yet those of us sworn to Treviso are beneath you.
I'll talk with this mystery contact.
And the rest of us will hope not to get caught in your crossfire again.
We fight for everyone. And the chance to strike at the gods and the Antam? It's worth the risk. Good luck, Rook. See what this mysterious informant can give us. The meeting is in the market, Rook.
Okay.
They implied you can't miss them.
Try not to damage anything.
Shut the fuck up. Oh, over here, Mr. Merchant Man.
Have a look. I keep my stores full.
Yeah. I only have enough for 33. Well, at least we're 33 points closer. What is that? 60... 38? 34? 36. Hold on. There we go. 36 left.
Come back soon.
Can I just teleport to the market? That's right there. I just have to remember how to get out of here. Boop.
Unknown contact. This is a trap.
Bold to try to trap a crow fighting the gods. I'm at least curious. If our informant actually knows where Elgernon and Gillenane are performing their next ritual, it's worth the risk.
Okay. I'm gonna meet the informant, and then I will probably just leave it there in case big long fights start to happen. Unless meeting the informant is the big long fight. Which I half expect, but... Oh, I need to let things load. I forgot.
Okay, Viago and Taya said our informant is somewhere in the market. Let's find them. I just hope their supposed information about the god's location is actually true.
Okay. How long do we think this would take us? I guess... Because I need to bring other people's bonds up. As much as I love having Harding.
Rook, I presume.
The Butcher.
There's no need for that. Treviso is the trap, not this meeting. Please. So tense. I promise, I'll signal when it's time to fight.
Strange way to ambush someone.
I don't have to ambush anyone. You think I couldn't just march on the crows? Scattered Antom flock to me. I have the soldiers to raise your casino and every inch of this city.
But I'll bet there's no profit in actually winning.
There's money being made by the occupation. But not by me. I said Treviso was the trap, and I meant it. The jewel of Antiva. She sings even while caged. Such purity in every stone. It's trapped my heart. I love this city.
Everyone loves Treviso. Doesn't mean you get to conquer it.
That explains why the streets crawl with undeserving cattle. You know there are traitors here. They ransom their own city. Literal gods stalk the land, but these filth worship their own purses. But you're different. You crows stay true to your roles. It means something when you die, and even more when you kill. There is much a work
His
of
head
art
is
in
really
this
dumb,
city.
I agree.
And you want a secret from me.
If you really do love this city,
The enemy
you'll
of
tell
my
me where
enemy
the
is my
gods are
friend?
holding the ritual.
Question mark? Damn it. I hated that.
Gods, they give strength.
But all they ask in return is everything.
Oh, yeah, that's it. Just everything.
Feel their corruption. I can hear their whispers.
They're calling for a ritual. If I give in, I'll know where you need to go. But I will lose my jewel. My city!
So... You live in a casino. Let us make a game of this. I will become what the gods want. Welcome their whispers. Meet me and show me if the crows deserve my city.
God damn it. Who'd have guessed?
The Butcher was our contact, and he's letting himself fall to Blight? Finish them off. We need to go after the Butcher.
What? I hate shields so much. Okay. Oh, he's gonna get to jab me. Okay. Do I get to? Ah.
So the Butcher wants me to prove I'm pro enough to be worthy of Treviso? That's what's happening?
By turning himself into a monster.
Everyone's acting like normal. Like the Butcher hasn't gone nuts.
Who would believe it?
Safer to keep your head down, I guess.
I wait among the drow. The gods gnaw at my mind.
Oh shit.
What you need. Prove you
I'm just
deserve
gonna...
it.
Hear the shift in his voice? He's changing.
Shay. Yoink.
My Treviso. Will not abandon you to the traitors who gave you to me.
Is it downloading? If anything, I kind of expect it to be.
I see you, Rook, and I see the ritual.
I don't see you.
Match me, fight me, win this city.
Okay.
Trouble coming.
What? Why are you on the roof? Oh no, the game broke. Oh my god.
He's a Reaver. He's fighting his own Antom.
That thing going to tell us about the gods.
We have to hope he's still in there.
Thank you for the assistance on killing your friends. Ow. Ow. Can we not fight on the roof? Come here.
Understood.
This is the power the gods give.
Butcher, where is the ritual?
So beautiful, but not like Treviso.
Oh.
Final ritual. You saved Joel.
There's nothing left of him.
I see Tearstone Island. The ritual. Tearstone Island.
Beautiful.
He's gone. And he named the ritual site Tearstone Island.
The butcher kept his word.
He got the death he wanted. Good trade, I guess. And he gave us the information we came for.
Yes, truly the Butcher was a paragon of honor and virtue, and we are all devastated to see him go.
Eventually.
And now you have a location for your final pointless confrontation. The gods are at Tearstone Island. Isn't that what you wanted? A chance to die a hero's death? So go, leave Treviso to those who deserve it.
The Butcher did warn us about a traitor. Didn't get a chance to name them, though. Thanks for confirming that for us, Evenchi.
Given how much that man talked, I'm shocked he actually kept his mouth shut.
You sold the crows out to the Antom.
I kept Treviso safe, protected. Unlike you crows, I had to think ahead. You know what the Antom did elsewhere in Antiva, and in every other city they occupied. You and your troop of fools would have gladly provoked the Antom to slaughter. I gave them the crows, so they would not take the rest of the city. I gave them an inch, so they would not take a mile.
Rationalize it however you want. Weight the scales so they tip in your favor. You're still a traitor who gave up on the fight, and gave up on us. You didn't prevent a slaughter. You just postponed it.
If you hadn't killed the Butcher...
Someone else would have. He decided he wasn't their pawn anymore. The gods would have killed him. And then you would be ruled by someone much, much worse.
You should have been a politician, Rook. Instead of wasting your talents with that gang of circus rejects. But this city is mine. We need a real leader. You know who else wants a leader? The Antom. And if someone plays the role they want, they are very accepting. They also understand that bringing order to Treviso requires the purging of disruptive elements that cause nothing but chaos. So go to Tearstone Island. Have your little showdown with the gods. Fight your pointless battle.
I think I'll be finishing
and
this
leave
soon.
the city to me.
But of course we gotta do the side quest first. So, with 6 of them, and 3 or 4, 6 companion quests, 4 side quests, I think that's what all of next week will be, is side quests.
It makes sense now. Every decision they made shows it.
The other officials, of course, know nothing.
Of course. I'm surprised they even remember the governor's name.
I take it you heard? The Butcher's dead.
And in his place is the traitor we knew was lurking. And the Antom fell in line?
Evenchi is apparently playing the role they want.
The governor has given them a clear purpose. They were more cunning than I thought.
The lectures, the insults. Evenchi made sure all we saw was a hopped-up bureaucrat who was jealous that Treviso loves the crows. And because everyone knows we crows rule Antiva, we missed who actually does.
Yes, but you have forced them into the open.
The hand that leashed Treviso. The Butcher was the mouth, but the hand was Evenchi all along. They think they have the power in the Antom, and a network doing their will.
But we have the face of our enemy.
Evenchi will be hiding, so we will hound their Antom and make them desperate.
When the governors show themselves again, we end this.
When Evenchi left, they made it sound like they were planning something.
I suspect it will be about restoring order as they see it, and that the crows will be first on their list.
Whatever the good governor's intent, we'll end it.
Eventually keeps talking about restoring order and rebuilding Treviso. But what then?
I believe the good governor's plan was to risk the city to try and claim the nation. If the Antam beheaded the crows, who would merchant princes hire? Who would invaders fear?
As if the Antam would fill that role. This was a bookkeeper's anger grab at power.
You're not concerned the gods will send the Antam more support?
The gods might come for us, but they're coming for everyone. I believe you are crafting the answer to that, and we will help as we can.
Alright.
We'll stop Evenchi.
The gods. Did you learn where they will be?
Tearstone Island. Evenchi confirmed it before they left.
We know the time to face Elgar'nan and Gillenane approaches, but it will not take us long to find Evenchi.
You are a crow, and you have suffered the governor's treachery. You should be here when we stop them.
We'll let you know when we'll make our move. And after that, Treviso will be free.
Amor. ¿Qué haces, amor? You've been real sweet. Okay. Gonna teleport to the lighthouse. Do another save. Hello, Shay. And then we're gonna leave it here. But I do think, we are at the last bit. So, next time we get on, will be a whole lot of side quests. All the side quests, exactly. We've got like what, 3 or 4 side quests, 6 companion quests. Those, I feel like it's important to do those companion quests. Important. Okay. New missives. But not right now. Okay. Alright, that is it for today.